When incidents happen, real incidents, the kind that affects people's lives, the first few minutes are everything. But too often, that's when things fall apart. Teams scramble, context is lost, the right people aren't looped in, and in those moments, delay has a cost, sometimes one that can't be undone. Critical work deserves better, so we imagined something smarter. This is OnePath AI, a real-time incident response automation framework built on Salesforce Service Cloud, powered by Agentforce, and delivered directly into Slack, where collaboration happens. The moment a case is created, OnePath AI activates automatically. Salesforce Flow begins orchestrating the response in the background. It identifies the type of incident, and it maps it immediately to a response team. Using the seamless connection between Salesforce and Slack, OnePath AI automatically creates a dedicated Slack channel, adds the response team members, and drafts a collaborative canvas using the intelligence of Agentforce. Agentforce performs the heavy lifting behind the scenes, using intelligent AI reasoning to generate the summary, timeline of key events, and action items. Additionally, Agentforce also matches key tasks to the appropriate team members, so by the time the team is notified, the case has already been assessed, summarized, and distributed. And whether your team is at the desk, in the field, or working across departments, they have immediate access to everything they need as Slack becomes the central hub for critical collaboration. OnePath AI, smarter decisions, faster action when it matters most.
We imagined OnePath AI because we're passionate about building technology that takes the pressure off people managing critical, high-stress situations, giving them space to focus on what they do best, solving problems and supporting others when it matters most. Hi, I'm Zach Harwood, an AI, Slack and integration specialist.
And I'm Kaz Papadopoulos, an Agentforce and Service Cloud specialist. I'm going to take you behind the scenes to show you how Salesforce and Agentforce power this solution, allowing teams to act faster, stay focused, and make a difference when it counts. The foundation of the solution is built through two primary Salesforce flows. The first flow is triggered when a high priority case is created. Once that high priority incident has been created, the first action that gets triggered is a subflow, and that's to build a case response team, which is utilizing a flexible business managed framework within the Service Console. We then utilize Salesforce's out-of-the-box Slack actions to create Slack channels, and then we use the actions to add the right people automatically to the newly created channel. The next flow is triggered after the Slack channel ID has been updated and stored against the case. And in this flow, this is where the AI solution comes to life, as we call Agentforce and our prompt templates. Agentforce solution is doing the heavy lifting, and it reads the case dynamically and generates a list of tasks and also assigns them to the case team. It first triggers an initial flow to get the case team members and their role, and then it creates the task in a secondary flow, sets the priority, sets the due date, and also assigns it to the correct person.
Now this is where we extend the platform's capabilities through customizations with Apex. We've built a custom Slack app, which I'll show you shortly. We invite it into the channel. Before that, we prepare the content for the canvas by triggering 3 prompt templates. This one generates the case summary. As shown here, we pass inputs from the case and account to generate the summary. Another generates a timeline of key events recorded within the case description. And a third lists the tasks created that were already generated by Agentforce. We then pass all of that content into a custom Apex action to generate the Slack canvas automatically. Slack is connected through Salesforce's standard app integration. Here is the channel that has been created and the case team has been added. We've also deployed our custom OnePath AI app into the channels to give the right level of access required for our custom-built actions to create the canvas. Our canvas is automatically added as a tab to the channel, and all the AI-generated briefing notes have been recorded, ready for the case team members to get across the incident and action their tasks.